it does have like cafeteria style squares. You think that's because the thin crust like won't hold together at the points?
No, I've had lots of thin crust pizza. It actually holds together well. It should.
No, this
particular,
crust.
Yeah, that's likely.
Hey!
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
Hey.
I'm C Money.
I'm C Money.
We're the C Money crew.
C-Money.
Today we have the thin crust Little Caesars pizza.
Little Caesars Thin Crust Pepperoni Pizza features a crispy, flaky, thin crust, a blend of mozzarella and Munster cheese, and the same amount of pepperoni as the extra most bestest line, placed to the very edge of the crust.
How can we give them less food for the same price?
Right. Actually, it was $1 more. First off, before we get into this, let's point out that this pizza is cut into squares.
Well, it's cut into something.
Well, it's cut into something. Let's show the uniformity of these slices here.
It's not cut into normal pizza slices. Put it like that.
Can you see the difference in the slice size? These pieces were removed from places that they should theoretically be the same size. It's very like stiff, crispy, crispy flaky.
This
right?
reminds me of like gluten-free saltine cracker pizza. What's funny about Little Caesars is like you can never like actually admit to eating Little Caesars. You know, like what'd you have for dinner? Like just some pizza. Like okay, cool. Like where from? Like you know, just I picked it up on the way home.
Right.
My friend one time he was like, I got food poisoning last night. I was like, what'd you eat? He's like, I just had some pizza. I'm like, where from? He's like, oh, that was just nothing. I was like, tell me where you got food poisoning from. I don't want to go there. He's like, Little Caesars. I'm like, well, that's what you get.
Right. I expect food poisoning every time after I do 2-minute reviews. If not food poisoning, some sort of reaction or something like that.
I would say though, like if you go somewhere where the food's already made and they're just like trying to guess how many people are going to order it and you get food poisoning, that's on you. You know?
Because they're hot and ready pizzas?
Yeah,
like they're just
who
trying
knows?
to guess
Like,
how many people are...
We made 10 pizzas and like no one's came in, so like you get the next one.
You know what's interesting? So I called to order this. I told you I called to order
Bold move.
I called to order it, and Cameron's like, "What? You called to order? It's supposed to be hot and ready." I said, I don't go to Little Caesars that much, but when I have been to Little Caesars, there's like one pizza left, or there's no pizzas left, or something like that. So I get there, and there's 3 people waiting. There's 3 people waiting, and there's like 2 pizzas in the hot thing. So I'm glad I called. That's
smart.
My story.
I will always say that whenever we've had to try the Little Caesars pizza, the sauce is always somehow better than I think it's going to be, and it kind of bails out the pizza from being a complete disaster. So I'm hoping that's what happens. Ready to find out?
Yes.
Let's do it. That crust is worse than I thought it was going to be honest. It's so bad.
I was thinking it was better than I thought it was going to be, but I was expecting that Tostino's crust. So this is, there's thin crust that you want, and there's that Tostino's saltine cracker crust. And I would say this is 1/3 of the way up towards the thin crust you want. It's not there. It's just like, I'm slightly better than saltine crackers.
What is that? It's not even like crust, it's like...
Rubbing my tongue on it. It's weird.
It's salty.
Crackery.
It's not really crackery though. It's like softer. It's more like flakier. I don't know. It's okay.
It is really salty.
The crust is really salty. But I like salt.
I'm cool with salt. The comment you made before we started that was, well, it's less Little Caesars. That's probably a good thing, right? And that really is good about it, I would think. You know, are you tasting that? It's less of their just bready, thick dough. I mean, you're getting the cheese, sauce, and pepperoni. So in that sense, I like it.
It's almost like a croissant crust, but like not in a good way. Your buddy calls like, "Hey, I'm bringing over some pizza," and you're like, "Yes!" And then you get here with this, and you're like, "Guess I'll eat it."
No, not if you're really hungry. If you're really hungry, you would mac down on this.
Yeah,
You'd be like, "Oh hell yeah!" And then you'd get a couple pieces in to where you weren't super hungry anymore. And you'd be like, oh, what am I doing? Well, it's still here. And you'd keep eating.
Yeah.
And then it's like that 5th piece is when you get food poisoning.
I think the salt is what's really just keeping me going here.
You're like, need salt. Just,
Although if you're hungry, it's gonna take a lot more. Like you're not gonna be able to feed your family one of these.
No, you're right.
Mom, I'm hungry. You had 6 pieces of pizza. I'm hungry.
I can't get over this cut. It's like they did one down the side, and the manager's like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I did it wrong. And they're like, all right, just cut it in squares.
How far back in time would you have to go for this to be your perfect pizza? For me, probably like 25 years. And then
Like what age I would have to be? I don't think this would ever be my perfect pizza.
Oh, for me, yeah, I'm saying like maybe kindergarten, maybe 1st grade. And this would be like, yes.
Okay, I can see that.
There's a pepperoni pizza, thin crust.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
It's crazy how salty it is.
It is salty. I might die tonight.
If you've had a previous experience with this being crazy salty, leave a comment below. The way that this is, I'm just kind of talking and like grabbing these little pieces. Like, I put on like a show that I like and I grab a piece and I'm just mindlessly eating it. And then I'm like, wow, what is wrong with me? I just ate way too much pizza, not paying attention.
What? But it's one of those things, if you have other options, you're going to take the other options.
So, you ready to give this a rating?
I am ready to give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 37. And I'm going to give it a 14 out of 37.
I am going to go regular Little Caesars hot and ready pizza -4 out of 37.
Ooh, ouch, -4.
Because you might as well just get a regular one and it's more food.
Man, I would -2 because of the bread. So that means a normal for me is 16.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I guess that's what I just added up right now.
Today we learned something about ourselves.
Yeah.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that bell, and you'll get alerts every time we put out a new video. We're still trying to figure out when we're going to be doing that, so you want to know what random intervals that's going to happen. Don't forget to share with a friend, and we will see you at our next video.